AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
The tray, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Minnesota with it. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
McDaniels outside. To the inside. Gobert, no good. Outside Harper. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside for Wembanyama. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hands it from downtown.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Vassell outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A shot by McDaniels. No good. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
San Antonio ball.
Back to Vassell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And there's the drive. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that's what you want to see from Wemby. He's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny, still without a basket. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Picked by Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. misses the wing Jerry.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Here's DiVincenzo following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To Champagny. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Minnesota making a switch here.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And Randall throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Castle. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's Minnesota.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
Picked by Randall to the middle. And Randall throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Clock at 4. Castle. Reed with the defensive effort. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Minnesota in the lead. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Back to Gobert. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Edwards. High post shot. Shot clock at 5. Barnes grabs the miss. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range two.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Harper. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Harper. To end the drought. 2 points. That one goes.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Barnes outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Outside Harper. On the wing, Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels outside. Back to Edwards. Six on the shot clock, and they pick up 2. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Edwards looking it over. Over Castle. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Harper. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, a screen. To the middle. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Edwards. Over Castle. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Now Castle. Outside Harper. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. McDaniels got 6 points.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Randall. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 10. Wembanyama left side. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
For 3, Vassell. Right side, Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice move. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Count that one. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Harper. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama deadly inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Shannon. Drills it from outside. Shannon's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Vassell. Castle with it. Still scoreless. Missed inside. Minnesota leading by 9. Now Highland. Anderson outside. Back to Highland. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Highland misses. Spurs trail by 7. Johnson in the corner. Reed with the defensive effort. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pull-up jumper. Highland misses. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. Now Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
It's Fox with the drive. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Fires for 3. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a
Minnesota 45.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 7. And it's Conley penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
Pass to Cornette. Spurs passing it around. The kick out to Barnes. Now Cornette. Here's Castle. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Castle's got his first bucket in this one.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's Barnes. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I like the fact that Reid is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Edwards fires. Drained from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Harper. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. One-on-one fast break. Here's McDaniel. Up top, Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. 5 to shoot. Gobert the screen.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama driving. Lays it in off the window.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
It's stolen by Randall. Now here's McDaniel. Now Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Now Randall. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Edwards tries in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie for three. Knocks down the three.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition play.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Edwards takes advantage. That J is good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one.